Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
If chaos was a radio show, you're listening to it. It's Johnjay and Rich.
I always encourage you to text us. Text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. And that's what Brianna did. Hi, Brianna. Did you send us a text?
I did.
What about?
Yeah, I was texting you guys. I was listening to your podcast, and I heard this segment. I think it was from last week about the woman who said that you guys should do a whole segment on things that you now get annoyed by or don't like because of things are people that you don't like, Johnjay.
Oh, yeah.
And so I texted in a couple that are things that I now don't like because of you. So the first one is when people don't immediately respond upon you guys patching them through for a segment. So i.e. horoscopes are like Brian, and it's complete silence, and they don't say anything, and then you're like, Ryan, Brandon, and it's just like always silent. And then the second one is when people ignore the immediate question and they greet you with salutations instead. So horoscopes as another example. If you're like, hey, Mark, what's your sign? And they don't say anything. They're like, good morning. How are you? Like, we don't have time. How you are? This is a segment. You've got time to get through it. Another thing is staying at events for longer than 1 hour. People who don't understand why saying Christmas wish after something unfortunate is hilarious. And number five is just people.
For me, it's people I know. People I know bother me. Yeah, people I know. Yeah, those are very good. I would agree with all of them. Oh,
there you go.
You should work here. We can get you you could be Nick's assistant because he needs to patch people through. Perfect. When he says, good morning, Francine, you're on the air, you say, hey, I'm a Virgo. I'm a Libra.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you for texting that. That's very nice of you. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Have a good day.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
See, it's simple. Just text us. Text JJR, whatever you want to say, to 96893.
Johnjay and Rich.
Everybody here's had food delivery service, right?
Yeah,
too much.
Or twice.
Like Uber Eats or what else is there?
Well, there's Grubhub, there's Postmates, there's Doordash. My family uses all of them.
I've never used it at all, ever. But my wife did.
It's a slippery slope.
My wife did when we were out of town because she was staying at a hotel near a university, and they brought it to the university, and she went to go pick it up, and it was already gone. Like, people take it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So there's this story that I thought was interesting because this is a different point of view, I think, from the food service delivery, right? You always hear about people eating other people's food deliveries, right? So a Jersey Mike's manager named Leah reported a DoorDash driver to the service after taking a customer's food, picked up the food, and then went into the bathroom and then left to go deliver.
Gross.
Right? You don't want their...
Why would you take the food into the bathroom? Leave it in the car.
I would report that.
Right,
or leave it at the counter.
Go to the bathroom, wash your hands.
Okay, can you hold on to this for just 1 second? I'll be right back.
Yeah. So So here, this is her reporting it, and there was a coworker of hers filming it. So I wanted to.
This is a general manager calling from Jersey Mike's. One of your dashers just took a whole order
in the bathroom with him, and that's very unsanitary. I told him, and he proceeded to leave the store. We'll definitely remake it. We'll remake it for the customer. That's not the issue. I just wanted to make sure that the customer will be aware of what's going on. Long story short, y'all, I was about to leave work, but I seen a man grab the order and then go in the bathroom because I'm doing a schedule in the lobby. So I tell him something. He proceeds to just ignore what I'm saying and walk out the door. So I call DoorDash. They basically telling me that it's nothing that they could do until the person gets the food. I'm telling them, like, okay, well, you need to explain to the customer what transpired. Oh, I tried to call them. It's nothing I could do. Yeah, make sure that y'all get up and come get y'all food.
Yeah,
That's really the lesson, isn't it?
She needs a raise.
Yeah.
She needs a raise because that customer's not going to know, and that's actually disgusting.
And actually, how many times has that happened
That's
and
what I
someone
thought.
doesn't report it?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, honestly, the delivery fees and the tax fees for me are enough for me to want to get up and go get it. I don't have $10 to spare on your delivery. Sorry.
That's true.
But you add that to the mix, now I'm definitely not ordering
So
off those apps.
That's what I'm saying, right? You never really thought of that before.
That's gross.
Never.
Right?
Yeah.
I know you think
like,
about
what
them
are people doing with your food? Yeah.
You think about people driving, eating your fries when they're going to drop it off. You're going whatever. Never
Right.
thought about, they picked it up. They had to go to the bathroom real quick. Either they did it on purpose or not on purpose.
Right.
They picked the food. I'm going to go number 2 real quick and then bring them their food.
They smoke a pack of cigarettes in the car on the way over.
Yeah, I don't bring
Gross.
water when I go to the bathroom. With anything I'm drinking, I never bring. If I'm chewing gum when I go to the bathroom, I spit it out because I don't want any particles to get in my mouth.
No
You've always been pretty adamant about that.
Oh, so gross.
I'm so glad you played that for us because now we're all going to
That's
save
a life
money
changer.
by not going to
Exactly.
use
We're going to have to start
apps.
making food now, Peyton.
I posted it on Instagram, or I posted it on my Facebook because I want to see if people will respond, and then we could do a whole thing of like, what's a good thing? What's your delivery food experience? What's your nightmare?
I mean,
can you prove someone's eating your food?
It's just horrifying that the customer has no idea, and there's no way that they would contact them to let them know that their food's been through the potty.
Yeah. Or like maybe you go something like, you saw it but didn't report it. And what was it? You know what I mean? Like, you saw the guy go into the bathroom, but you didn't report it.
I know.
Or something like that. I don't know.
877-937-1047, but I'm not going to use any of those services. Like when my son Dutch, he's home alone and he goes and he has DoorDash bring Taco Bell. I'm like, go to freaking Taco Bell. Get in the car. You have a car. We gave you a car. Drive to Taco Bell. My son, Jake, he lives down the street from Chipotle, but he's playing video games, so he has Chipotle deliver it. Get your ass over to Chipotle.
Right. Well, so like tonight, my kids both have flag football and like their games are kind of really spread out. So we're like in between, we have like an hour where they're going to need to eat dinner. So we were actually thinking of getting like DoorDash to the field. And now I'm like, someone's going to leave. But because there's no parking, we didn't want to leave because if we leave, there's going to be nowhere to park on the way back to get to the next game. But now we will just walk.
Pick it up on the way.
For sure.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.